Newark, Ohio at the Early American Coppers Convention. Why have you come to this convention?
Well, we've come to show some of our inventory. We are the largest dealers in rare and out-of-print numismatic books. We deal in numismatic literature from all time periods, all languages. We do pretty much everything in that field.
And what is the market like for numismatic books now?
It's pretty strong. It reflects in a lot of ways the coin market, the market for very rare, very difficult to find material, or very exquisite items. The market's always very strong. The more run-of-the-mill material, the market's a little more run-of-the-mill, I suppose.
And how important is it to have a numismatic library?
It's really vital if you're going to do anything in coin collecting beyond simply acquisition. Once you get past the point of the sort of the penny board mentality, where you're just trying to fill spaces and fill holes in your collection, if you want to actually learn something about them, the coins can't do that on their own. You need to know something about them. You need to study the history. You need to know what have collectors in the past come up with. And what they've come up with is quite an array of literature. There is phenomenal numismatic literature out there. Thousands and thousands of titles. In U.S. numismatics, a lot of it goes back to the 19th century, including classic works such as Sylvester Crosby's Early Coins of America. I have a first edition of that with me. That's one of the more important items of American numismatic literature.
And what about digital? Are you losing ground in digital, or how does the digital reference works versus the actual print publications?
Well, they kind of work. They kind of go together in a lot of ways. I'm not that afraid of that affecting the market because we really do deal mostly in rare and out of print. A lot of the books that we sell are collectibles in and of themselves. You're just not going to collect digital books. Nobody's collecting ebooks. Nobody cares about a first edition ebook. There aren't special bindings. There's not an autographed copy. There's not a copy that's been annotated by a famous earlier collector. You don't get fine letterpress printing or outstanding plates. You still, not yet at least, you still can't take out a magnifying glass and look at your computer screen and check out those die varieties, whereas in earlier publications that have good quality plates, you can. So that's a difference right there.